Rock'em Sock'em Robots costume? That sounds classic.
Yeah,
like that.
it was. So, you know, it's just a suit and a mask there, but it looked like the old Rock'em Sock'em Robots toy.
Nice. Alright, I have more confidence about this game. This game should be good.
YesterMorrow.
I figured Kai would at least like the title of this one. She likes her morrows.
I like the theme already.
Timekeeper for YesterMorrow.
Mm.
I think there's going to be some time manipulation shenanigans here. Yes, father. Yeah.
Sure. Uh-oh.
I like his dangly flower box.
Oh, yeah, the hanging planters there, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Hello, bird. Hop. Hop.
There we go. The animation's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Oh, check that out. Little arms go wavy when she jumps.
Yeah.
Good morning, dear. I want to play with my toys in my room. I actually have no idea how old I am.
Mm.
Some form of kid, though, I think. Oh, hello.
Under the scroll.
On a thingy. I can't get to the other thingy. Oh, I got a wall slide. Resume. Where do I see the thing I just picked up? Not there. There it is. Oh, that's a whole lot of text.
The Ancient of Life.
The Everlight. Alright, sounds like some sort of creation myth or something. I'm not reading that whole thing out.
The headstone today. Light. Be dark. Go out to the dark side. Count 3 while I hide.
That 3 is a pretty short count. I wonder where you went.
Let's try it again. And go. With 3 count.
You might want to count to more than 3 in the future. Just a tip.
Go.
Especially since I can get through the 1, 2, 3 count as fast as I can spam the A button. I like this slide into a pool. We got a little water park going on over here.
We'll play mommy to your stupid dresses.
Paint me like one of your French robots. I mean, I guess I don't know what else I can do to be more ready. I literally cannot be more ready. Also, Twitch is being weird.
Time for the festival. Sticker and the Wicker Man.
Yup.
I don't know. That could be what that big thing up there is.
How many children do you think are inside that statue?
The bees. What's happening? Nope. They didn't pay the utility company. And apparently the utility company is being run by Cthulhu.
These are the utility companies people they send out to claim the bill. You owe us money.
Apparently the utility company's been acquired by Cthulhu.
Yeah. I mean, it was started by Cthulhu, let's be honest.
Grandmaster. Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoop. Well, that answers one question. I can swim. I like how I'm running through some terrain that was made by the people who did the level design for Sonic.
No. Could be worse, could be Bubsy.
I mean, the level design was probably the least bad thing about Bubsy.
Well, so I think we have falling damage and a platform game. Or was it the part where John trying getting in a car killed me? Well, yeah, that's the way we wash our hands. La 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 la.
Oh shit! I just got saved by Voltron.
Wake up, child.
Talking to Yui. Hey, you. E.
Okay. Years since the invasion. Why did that demon only return to haunt me?
Oh, we got faked out.
Yui's a ninja now. Hello. Hello to you.
Oh, well, hello. Okay, so maybe that did actually happen. Wasn't a total fake out. Well, it's good to see my brother is not as much of a dickbag as he used to be. I'm going to leave right for the moment because I don't know if I can fight yet. Ooh, squidgy. It's been possessed by the spirit of Moist.
Moist. Omegon?
Alright, let's test, let's do another test. Let's test the Mario hypothesis.
Moist.
Missed.
Boing, boingy, boingy, boingy.
Oh, okay, no, I'm getting hurt doing that. Let's not do that.
Moist. Line of spider's web.
Interesting.
Kitty?
Kitty! Meow!
Oh, that's cute. Cuddle feature. Okay, that's not so cuddly, I think.
Not this particular one, at least. Oh, no. Hey, healed. Okay.
That reminds me, when I was talking about something, I was listening to one channel on YouTube I haven't listened to in a while, even though I get notifications when anyone comes up, called Voldemort's Guide to Warhammer. Covers a lot of lore of the 40k universe, and I watched it because the subject matter particularly caught my eye, the Astra Militarum Master of Ordnance.
Okay.
That's the guy who gets to tell you where artillery gets to lob shells into.
Sounds right.
And Voldemort says, it's like, I love this. It's like, I love that decision. I hope they do not hope they keep it in the next iteration of the Astra Militarum. I mean, they got
That's
a bunch
the job
of new
you want,
miniatures.
eh?
Well, it's a good thing to have in your army, trust me. Especially if you got a big battlefield and you're lobbing shells, and missiles at the bad guy from across the board.
that. Oh, that hurt me. Okay.
Oh yeah, probably in a standard fight against Tyranids or Orcs, we wouldn't stand a chance. However, if we splat them from all the way across the board, that's another matter.
The Tau would be very proud, I think. Ow.
Yeah, I think that's the one, probably, the one great thing about playing Imperial Guard that I always liked above the others. It's like you get tanks, a wide variety of tanks, and you got artillery. And your foot soldiers probably don't count for a lot, but you can, much like the Orcs, can feel the hell of a lot more of them than other armies.
Yeah, you get a lot of fodder. Remember there was this game I was playing, what was it called? Warhammer 40k Gladius Relics of War or something like that?
Yeah.
It's like it plays like Civilization engine game, but for Warhammer, and a lot more combat. They had the Imperial Guard faction was the one faction that had the most the best long range options.
Yeah.
Like I think they were the only they're the only guys who had a ranged unit that could fire more than 3 hexes. I think they could fire up to 5 with their I think it was the Basilisk or the Ground Shaker.
I remember a lot of things we don't have anymore in the game, not at all, right in Imperial Guard. Some of those specialized, I mean, we have ones now, like you have the rocket launcher, mortar crew, or glass cannon, but I remember when you had things like the mole mortar. This was a mortar that would burrow underground. Instead of flying through the air, it would come up from under the enemy.
Weird. That's not really a mortar then, is it? But it's very useful.
Yeah, and then I remember had one that was just like a, I don't know, it's a large, almost like a small artillery barrage.
Hey, Voltron's back.
Hey. But one of my favorites was a weapon.
Is it time for the time shenanigans?
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Oh, yes, it is. What's this thing? Have our sight. All right. Got smacked in the face with a heart.
Ooh.
Hey, I knew there'd be something in here. Yeah.
Well, one weapon they had, basically, it was a short range, it's a quad barreled short range artillery launcher.
Interesting.
And for the noise it made when it struck. For the noise that it made, it was known as a thud gun.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Mm. There was also like a. There's also like a remote controlled, almost mini las cannon known as the rapier. Yeah, that's some cool stuff. And then I got rid of all that, I guess, when they started doing the Astra heavy weapons teams. Which was las cannon, rocket launcher, mortar. Is there another one?
I don't know.
I'm looking.
Hey, they actually have a day-night cycle in this game. Interesting. Huh. I don't know how to progress now, though, because that up left and just goes back to the village. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. Then again, they told me to meet somewhere that I don't know where it is, so maybe... I guess it probably is where I'm supposed to go, because that seems to be where they're guiding me. It seems like the only place I can go.
Oh, heavy bolter. That was the other one.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
So yeah, the current heavy weapons are the heavy bolter, mortar, rocket launcher, and las cannon.
That sounds about right. Get out of here. Oh. Sand or something.
Though, who knows, now with the return of the squats, maybe we see weapons like that return again.
It's so weird that they're doing that.
Yeah, I did like... basically, I loved how they did that almost like a double joke there, because they announced it on April 1st, and I was like, it's an April Fool's joke. Then, a day or so later, they said, oh no, we were serious! So the joke's on you.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was like a Warhammer 40k slash what's that mining game? Rock Galactic or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That's not quite right, but there's this game about mining asteroids as a team of space dwarves.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if this was like a collab with them. Deep Space Galactic, I think is what it was called. Or Deep Rock Galactic, something like that.
Let's see. Deep Rock Galactic, yep.
Yeah, it'd be funny if that was a crossover with them.
Yeah. Danger, darkness, dwarves. Still on Steam.
It's a pretty good game. You have a bit of a spider problem there, lady.
Spider.
Would like to purchase your finest items, sir.
I keep saying if I get some skills besides the combat skills, I know I'll probably end up doing like either weaving or leather work and culinary in FF14. I said that seemed to be what I do in any MMO. I end up
Well, weaving is good if you want to play a spellcaster class.
so
Lets you make like
leather work will
robes and
probably be good.
stuff.
Yeah.
Leather is what you want for your current class choices, but if, if you add them later, you can always change your mind.
But that seems to be what I do now, and actually, my two highest skills in RuneScape right now are cooking and well, actually, mining is my highest one because I don't know, mining seems to increase faster than smithing.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
But I don't know, is there a mining thing in FF14? I didn't even look.
Yep. There's two gathering jobs. There's mining and botanist, which is for cutting down trees or gathering plants.
Oh yeah, that is another one of my bigger, higher skills is wood cutting.
So if you want to be like a carpenter or even an alchemist or something like that, then or even a weaver, because it gives you the plants that you need to weave.
Yeah, because wood cutting is used. You
might need a little bit of that on leather as well. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think wood cutting I go up more quickly on because it actually relates to others, like 2 or 3 other skills. Like for wood cutting is necessary. It goes with like fire making and fletching and construction.
Yeah,
you gotta cut the wood to make the planks for construction. You gotta cut the wood to make bows and arrows with. And if you're like doing fire making, you gotta cut the wood to burn. Now, some types of wood are only used for certain things, like say, what was it? Say like teak and mahogany are used for construction only.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. I want a mahogany spear.
While other woods are used only for like fletching, because no, I think the same woods for fletching and fire making are the same, which is like regular wood, then oak, willow, maple, yew, and then magic wood. I'm not sure. I think you can burn teak and mahogany as well. So they all like fire making. I don't know. I do know there's not like you can't do construction with willow, like willow, maple, or yew wood. First thing makes it with mahogany. I can do that stupid thing from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, mahogany. What's Pai Mei doing up there?
Yeah, they're yammering about stuff.
Gonna teach the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
Oh, interesting. I can swap back and forth between time frames. I can take this.
The box you opened at 2k.
No, that's screwed. Oh, this was under my house.
Oh no, now it's the Cenobites. Must come with us. Never good. Taste our pleasures. No, Charles. It's a waste of good suffering.
Hello. This guy's huge.
Ooh. He's got the big hammer. Hammer time!
I like how he hit the wall so hard that grass spontaneously grew out of it.
Everybody chairs with the friends. You dance at me. He's going to temple. Nice. Going to see the moil.
He's a real Meshuggah.
It's going to temple. Did you get the fish? I said Mordecai. Hey, Gewalt.
Now I gotta schlep all the way over to that temple.
Okay, you remember fucking the Budweiser, the What's Up guys?
Yeah, sadly.
And all the many spoofs they did of that one. Even by the Budweiser standards, I had the white guy version. How are you doing? How are you doing? But there was one for some kind of, I forget what for, and it was like the Jewish version. Shalom, shalom,
Shala!
shalom. Nothing.
I haven't seen that. That sounds like probably one of the better ones.
Whoops.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Tim Burton was here.
Yeah. Hey, does that mean Gina Davis is here? Hello.
Or Winona Ryder.
Ah, Gina Davis.
Yeah, they both were. Hell, Catherine O'Hara in her younger days. Woohoo!
Don't remember.
She was the one who played the mom in Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever seen her younger.
Look up an old series from the 80s called SCTV. That was where I first saw her.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, she was on that.
Oh, yeah, that was her. Yeah.
Yes! Of course, latest thing she was on was, Eugene Levy in Schitt's Creek.
Still, though, she's no Gina Davis.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's hard. It's hard to measure up to Gina Davis.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, and this was a crazy one. There was one of the things that Kai put on the beans or whatever, and the thing it said, don't come back in here with your bullshit. Me coming back with my bullshit, and had this little dog doing kind of a little side-step dance, and the music was playing where it's like, that sounds familiar. How do I know it? Use a music ID. I said, of course, Beetlejuice. Jump in the Line by Harry Belafonte. The closing music number where Winona's dancing in the air and you had the ghost football players as their backup dancers.
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Vaguely remember it.
The part after she'd kind of become less of a mopey little goth girl. But anyways, yeah, it was It's been a while since I see it, but I remember that part quite well. And that was the music that was playing behind that. I was like, oh, of course it is. In Beetlejuice.
What a classic movie.
That's one movie. At least that's one movie they never tried to come back, do a sequel or anything to. I mean, there was a cartoon, but
Cartoon I watched for quite a while. It really didn't make any sense compared to the movie, though. Like, there's no way they should have been friends.
Yeah, of course. But it was a well-written show. I liked the way they did that. It was fun.
I enjoyed it. It just
Although
didn't make any sense. Yeah.
by today, it would be hard to make a sequel because at least 2 of the stars have been in trouble since then. Alec Baldwin for his little on-set oopsie. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jeffrey Jones, who played one of those characters' dad, ooh, he got in a bit of...
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need those 2 in a sequel.
Well, maybe Alec Baldwin. I mean, him and Gina Davis's characters were kind of as much the central figures as Beetlejuice was.
No, not Alec. More like... Well, I guess... Well, actually, no, maybe. Yeah, I guess. But you could kind of have a, like, he's haunting a new family now or something, you know?
Maybe. Yeah, I could. In that case, it would just be
or maybe
him.
It's, he's coming back to bug, you know, Ryder again.
Yeah.
But she's, like...
Yeah. Older now,
started
probably
her own
has
family.
Oh, yeah, they'd probably do something like that.
Meat Fly. Oh, that's a pleasant name.
Meat
Oh,
Fly.
what the hell's that thing?
Hi, Fly. Meat Fly. Hi, Fly.
Nah.
Oh,
That
right,
thing looks
right,
unpleasant.
Fly.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna get the ability to attack in this game.
You
Or
know,
is this gonna be a non-combat thing?
thinking of the Beetlejuice cartoon makes me think of another classic. Remember the one called Bump in the Night?
Never saw it, but I was aware of it.
Little claymation cartoon with like the little monster under the bed. It was funny. It always had that type of humor. It's like fast riffing jokes, and also some things are like, what was that?
Magitech cannon over here.
Oh, Magitech. Oh, yeah, dealing with that. Or at least it's been. Now I've heard the term and been talked about now. And I said, isn't it? I can't be the only person, so I'm not on it here who immediately saw Admiral Merlin and went,
She's a strapping lass.
mm-hmm.
Wild looking one.
Yeah, although I've seen the comparisons I made immediately between her and the captain from Treasure Planet.
I don't remember that person.
Cat lady, ship captain, anyway, yeah.
I don't know. But one
Similar
thing I realized the
bearing
other
and
day that was
distance.
interesting.
Yeah.
You got the 3 different city states there in Final Fantasy.
Right.
All three of them. The Grand
Ruled by
Poobah
women?
leader is a woman.
Yeah.
In all 3 cases.
Yeah. Some of these
kind of
names
interesting,
have
but they don't like jump up and down and make a big deal about it. It's just
no.
it's just there.
That's the thing. It's just there, and it's like they're like it's like powerful women. It's like, yeah, we knew that already.
I wonder how much air I can get off of this vine. Can't get a lot of swing. Oh, yeah.
Of course, the bad guys have some pretty interesting looking characters, especially like if I'm pronouncing it right, I got the name Nero Tolskayeva.
Yeah.
And Gaius Balsar. I was like, those
they got
guys
some weird armor sets, don't they?
Yeah, but they're impressive looking. And it's like, oh man, I could get some craft. I could get some foam and plastic and make a good set of that. It reminds me, I still need to get those books from Kamui Cosplay about making helmets and armor and all that. Because 2 of the designs would work really well. One of the designs, I could make a great Captain America helmet out of that. The other one would make a great Deathstroke mask. That's the thing that kind of got me, is like, since we're obviously not gonna get really a continuation of the Snyderverse DC stuff. Hell, I don't know if we're gonna get much more DCEU stuff after the whole Warner house cleaning anyway.
Right.
But I would like to have seen what the next Justice League movie would have been like. Since the post-credit scene obviously led us to believe we're going to get the Injustice League. And obviously we got its first two members in Lex Luthor and Deathstroke.
It's so funny to me how they couldn't bother coming up with their own name. We're just like, oh yeah, we're them, but bad.
Oh, well, that's the thing. They didn't use the name Injustice League. He just said, I think it's time we came up with a league of our own. But yeah, in DC Comics, it is the Injustice League. You don't see as much as Injustice League, at least not until later in the 90s. Now, you had, at one point, you had the Injustice Gang, I remember them, and then at another time you had the Secret Society of Supervillains. But I'd like to see how they, what other villains would have shown up. I'm guessing, since from their respective movies, we probably would have got someone like Black Manta and Cheetah as part of the gang.
Why Cheetah?
Well, now since the second movie, she is an established in-movie universe Wonder Woman villain.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the second movie, so
I didn't either, but I did know she was in it.
I know nothing about it except that it's in the 80s and people hate it.
Yeah, it just didn't do well.
Oh yeah, and somebody got a little non-con.
Yeah, Kai particular got a viewpoint on that. What's the other one that's now the only one we haven't had that's of the Justice League members, the only one we hadn't had one of their villains show up in any movie is the Flash. In fact, we haven't had any Flash villains yet. I'm assuming that's what that proposed Flash movie was going to be about. We're going to see whether it happens between like I said, the whole mixed thing with this new head of Warner messing with stuff. I'm letting the text finish.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Between
it's
that
not a voiceover, so.
And Ezra Miller being a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see whether they continue with the Flash movie with someone else, or him, or what. I mean, Flash has got one of the more impressive rogues gallery, right alongside Batman and Spider-Man.
I don't really know any of them except for, like, the evil version of himself.
Yeah, there's a Reverse Flash. You've got Captain Boomerang. There's Captain Cold.
Uh-huh.
There's Captain Cold, Heatwave, Mirror Master, Abracadabra.
Heat or cold guys, but I guess their abilities are probably self-explanatory, huh?
Yeah. Abracadabra basically uses like a future technology that disguises it as magic.
Okay.
Mirror Master has these like specially designed mirrors and stuff. Captain Boomerang has electric boomerangs. I mean, if we had, I thought he could do something from. There was some Suicide Squad, but then after the second Suicide Squad, that's pretty much unless the second one shows up.
I don't know how the game for that's gonna be.
Yeah, that one, it's interesting. It's...
Oh, okay. I was gonna get squished, but I just took a little damage. Apparently this child can resist being squashed by a giant stone block.
I really like the second the second Suicide Squad movie. It did a lot better, and
Didn't see it.
yeah, well, it's good. I mean, James Gunn
I should.
directed it, so if you like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, I think you'll like this.
Ooh.
And some of the thing from the trailer alone, when they're going in probably to rescue Harley, who's been captured, and just as they're about to breach, you know, he's going on 3, 2, and all of a sudden there she is standing there. Hi guys, what are you doing? Coming and
That
save
seems
you.
very her.
It's like, what? We were coming to save you. You were gonna save me? Yeah, good plan too. I could always go back in and you could still do it.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah. Bloodsport. That's patronizing. Oh, Idris Elba was great as freaking Bloodsport.
I don't know that character.
Well, I gotta tell you, they did a lot more with him in this movie than he was ever done with in DC Comics. He was like showed up a couple of times in Superman. I don't know. He was kind of like this, you know, anti against the government, against all authority after his brother had been severely wounded in combat, where and apparently got the raw deal as a veteran. So now he's like, you know, down with the government. So he trained himself to be a military expert. It's a whole weird thing. And like I said, they did a lot better with the character in the movie than was ever done with in the comic. That's the thing. A lot of these characters were like one-shots and obscure or ridiculous characters. And James Gunn says, I'll see what I can do with that. I mean, hell, with the character of Polka Dot Man, he really did well. Of course, that was due to both Gunn and actor David Dastmalchian's portrayal as Polka Dot Man.
Such a weird idea for a character.
Yeah. In the comic, he's basically the polka dots on his costume hide a lot of different gadgets and gimmicks, almost similar to Batman's utility belt.
Yeah, it's a really weird way to do that, isn't it?
Yeah. Then again, this was the 50s. We were starting to move into what we would really be portrayed in friggin' the 1960s TV series. They were getting into high camp by this time.
Seems like it, yeah.
Like when one issue where to do a bunch of different things, Batman had to wear like a different colored costume every day. I think it's Rainbow Batman.
I remember him having a pink one.
And then, of course, there's and I'm surprised I didn't use one. I don't think he was from the comics. I think he was strictly for a Justice League episode as almost a joke. There was the villain Condiment King.
Yep. I remember seeing mention of him before.
Yeah. Basically, he had this costume and he had these big tanks and like a high power water cannon, but the water fired like ketchup and mustard.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, somebody
was severely milked.
Somebody at a con did an amazing little thing there. Okay, if you know your DC comics, especially like from the 80s, a bunch of people in costume recreated one of the more famous moments in DC history. So we've got standing around people dressed as Batman, Green Lantern Guy Gardner, Captain Marvel, Blue Beetle, Ice, Fire, and Gypsy. There's Guy Gardner lying on the ground. There's Batman standing over him, and everybody else has different reactions to what's happening. It was the moment when, basically, Gardner challenged Batman for leadership of the Justice League, and Batman took him out with one punch.
Damn.
He just laid him out cold on the ground. And they just recreated that scene. I reposted it on Twitter, and with the caption, "If you know, you know."
I always hate it when people do that, because like, well, what if I don't know?
Well, that's the thing. It's one of those in the
Now I
actions
don't
I
get to
got.
know.
One said in the cartoon Batman the Brave and the Bold, they actually recreated that moment.
Hey, I'm here.
Now I should go back outside. Talk with the Guardian. Why do you want to talk to that newspaper?
Nah. Wah, wah.
Ain't nothing but a far leftist rag anyway.
I don't know if they're far left so much as they're just
Oh,
fake
Guardian
news
is,
entirely. Maybe
well,
they are.
you know,
I don't know.
Guardian has always been far left.
Oops. I guess I had them mixed up with like the Daily Sun or whatever.
Yeah. The Sun was, well, for the longest time, just nothing. The Sun was a gossip rag.
Yeah.
The famous was it 3 or 6? There was a famous scene. There was this British comedy series called Yes Minister, which later became Yes Prime Minister. And it was a political humor series, and our main character was worried about some scandal in the papers, and civil service guy telling him not to worry about the papers. They pander to their readers, and he said, "Oh, don't try to tell me about the papers. I know exactly who reads them." And he lists the type of people who read different papers. So he's like, the Daily Mirror is read by people who think they run the country. The Guardian is read by people who think they ought to run the country.
Yeah.
The Times is read by the people who actually do run the country. The Financial Times is read by the people who own the country. It goes to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, that's right. What about the Sun? And the other assistant says, "Sun readers don't care who runs the country, so long as you got big tits."
Weird. Alright, now what the hell do I do now? Yeah, you think you've seen some weird shit with the Garlean Empire now, just you wait.
Yeah. No, that was just after I'd finished the little, what is it, the envoy or whatever, diplomatic thing between the 3 major cities.
Yeah, that's basically the game teaching you. Alright, here's how you travel between the
Yeah,
different cities, and now you can start changing classes and
right.
all that stuff, yeah.
I mean, my main mission through a lot of that was to get to Limsa so I could switch to Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that? Oh, boy.
I have no idea where to go. I'm gonna go back this way. I can't do anything in the other spot. Down there. I wonder if I can get past this. Okay, yes.
Shoot. I got so much stuff in these storage drawers now. It's, well, about like any other thing. Now it's so full I can't find where anything is. If it's even still in the place I thought I originally put it.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't see it. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, here it is. Hey. Trying trying to find one thing.
I'm just a little confused by this game in the sense that they gave me some sort of arrows.
Uh-huh.
But oh, there it is. But I don't. Oh, maybe it's just a. It's just more another story item, I guess. I can't use it as a weapon. Which sucks. Starting to think this might be just a non-combat game.
Huh?
Or at least I avoid enemies, but I don't fight back. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll find something. Yeah. Gotta laser those things, do I?
Yeah, somebody put on Twitter, said, what was your first console brand? And the choices were Nintendo, Sega, Sony, or Microsoft. I immediately found a picture of a 2600, posted up, and I went, Atari, motherfucker.
Damn right. That was my first one, too. 2600.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Oh man, this is the one that somebody posted and says, you know, it said Team Jedi or Team Sith. I responded with a picture of Han and Chewie. I said Team Smuggler.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've never seen a group for. I mean, you know, you got the 501st for Empire. There's an equivalent for Alliance out there, and there's even a bounty hunters group. I said we need a smugglers guild.
They should have a picture of that one guy from KOTOR and be like Team Gray.
Mm-hmm. Then again, we didn't get too many smuggler characters. I mean, we got Han and Chewie, and then from the Shadows of the Empire, we got Dash Rendar.
Hard to have a team with just two people, right?
Well, I'm sure there are many. Well, I don't think there are many smugglers out there. I mean, Jabba knows, unless is at least admitted he's not the only smuggler out there.
Yeah, just the only one who got highlighted.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few out there, depending on where you read. I mean, if you read enough Star Wars novels and comics out there, there's plenty of non-canon ones. I mean, God, I forget how many of the original Marvel Star Wars comic issues they had.
Take that, sucker.
See, the first series. Stars Volume 1. Let's see. Wow. Ran for 108 issues.
Ah, that was too soon. this is definitely going to be a non-combat game. Now,
Yeah,
now that we've just done a boss and it was a puzzle boss.
Yeah, they ran from 1977 to 1986. 108 issues. That's quite a run, even going beyond the original run of the movies.
Huh? What is this about? I'd open this, okay. Oh, wait. Huh? What the hell was that? It's like a teleporty thing. Weird. Oh, I have a bomb. It can attack. Boom. Eat it. I can do it upwards too. Ah, there. Neat. Make with the booms. Oh, I see. It activated the thing over there. Ow. I hate the way you can blow up the main part of the obstruction, but then the anchors on the sides stay there.
Yeah.
So you can still get hurt by those. Boom. Are you friendly now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Bounce off each other, but you won't hurt me anymore.
It's very friendly.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Neat. Now what am I supposed to be doing now? Defeated the worm. Go east and meet with Guardian by the waterfalls. Okay. How's this? Bomb! Oh, make it grow. I thought it was a baddie.
Oh no. Boom! You can build a bomb. Don't worry, it's friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Joe Cat's 14 videos, right?
Just one of them.
His one on Healer's good, Astrologian, so he can even build a bomb. Don't worry, it's friendly.
I only saw the melee DPS one. I should watch the rest.
God. Oh, yes.
I haven't played a healer class before in that game.
Oh God, that's funny, especially when he gets on healers and he gets on Sage.
Sage looks weird.
Decide the pot decide to stop being all nice and pick up a gun that shoots lasers.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "How do they do that?" Well, I forget. Apparently, the Nihilists are liquefied carbuncles. Rest in peace, Garby.
No, poor little guy.
Oh yeah, that fucking Joe Cat stuff is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm thinking at some point in the future, I'm gonna start streaming some of it, and I wanna play possibly a healer in that because I haven't done that before. Just for something different.
Oh yeah, his one on tanks. What did he say about Gunbreaker? He said colors of a tank, but it's really just 3 DPS and a trench coat.
So it's got good damage for a tank then?
Yeah, he says. He says, but that's what he say due to the fact that you have a gun and your swings explode.
I've never seen a Gunbreaker in action. I'm curious about it. I'll probably play either a tank or a DPS. I just don't know which one because I want to see what other people want to be in the team.
I did like what was it he said about the samurai, the one most likely to get in a dick measuring contest with a black mage. I'd be careful though. His daddy works at Square Enix.
Yeah. Ah, rude.
Or what was it about the ninja? Phil Everweeb's fantasy of doing hand symbols to throw magic, or to drop down in a crouch and run with your arms flopping behind you, which Final Fantasy has definitively proven can make you run faster.
Sadly.
I don't know.
It's like the most inefficient way to run ever.
I haven't got anything past just the usual run.
Yeah,
just
me
move
neither.
forward
Maybe
runs, not like that.
The ninjas might get their own special run or something.
I don't know. I mean, whenever you move anyway, you move at quite a clip. I'll say. I mean, even the sprint feature doesn't make you run like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Although there's ranged physical DPS classes have their own. They have a team-based run. It's not as fast as sprint, but you can use it all the time.
So,
it's called Peloton.
Like, I don't even know all the classes yet. I only know a few.
All the ones that exist are in your menu screen.
Yeah. I just don't know what all they do yet. So.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't know anything about Gunbreaker.
I mean, I only know some of them, by the way, mainly the short description Joe Cat gave, and he hasn't covered all of them. In fact, he's covered only the higher classes, not the starting ones.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess you don't need to with the starting ones as much, because they're just like, you'll experience them fast enough anyway.
Yeah. He, in fact, okay, he's covered healers and tanks. He has not covered, and he's covered melee DPS. He hasn't covered ranged DPS yet.
Yeah, I've played Archer a little bit, and I want to try out the Dancer, which is an interesting idea for a ranged DPS, but I guess, like, they dance with chakrams. So
wow.
Tossing chakrams around while they dance.
Yeah. I haven't seen the one that he did with... Remember Ragnarok Online?
I know it existed. I never played it.
That's the only other game I know that had a class known as Dancer.
Final Fantasy games have had Dancer before. Like, Final Fantasy Tactics had Dancer, but it was... they did buffs and debuffs. They were not Like there was a support class, not a damage output class. Oh shit. Can I get across this? Yeah. Yes. No, I didn't mean to hit that spider with that, but oh well. That's fine.
Another one had to ask Snow. It's like, how many different colors of mage are there?
4.
Yeah, as she told me. Okay, so he has covered, let's see, he's covered the tanks, Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker. He's covered the healers, White Mage, Scholar, Astrologian, and Sage. And he's covered the melee DPS, which is Monk, Dragoon, Ninja, Samurai, and Reaper. So he still has to do ones on physical, ranged, and magical ranged DPS. Which is physical range DPS, Bard, Machinist, Dancer, magical range, Black Mage, Summoner, Red, and Blue Mage.
Yeah, my highest class in the game currently is Machinist. Although I've got Dragoon only like 1 level behind it.
See? Oh, damn! That's the first thing I click on Machinist. I'm looking at the Square Enix page, and there's a what are the cat people called?
Mikote.
Mikote with red sunglasses and this huge fuck off double. Basically, it's a double-barreled flintlock looking thing, looking at big as his upper torso here.
Sounds about right.
Let's see. There's a Mikote. So far, a lot of Mikotes in these. Ninja, I can't tell what race that is because it's got the mask on.
I mean, usually the thing that gives away what race they are isn't the facial features.
Yeah, I can tell it's not a... Okay, probably not a Mikote unless they got their art... Unless he got his ears flattened under the hood. No tail, so... And no horns. So it's not a... Aura. And not big enough to be a Redigan. If I'm pronouncing that right.
I don't even know.
Bard is
Bard's basically just an advanced archer.
No, the picture I'm looking at is like a whatever the 14 version of elves is.
Oh yeah, Elizin.
Yeah.
I just call them elves too, though.
Yeah. Dancer. I can't tell. That may be an aura. Because female aura their horns and plates are not as pronounced as the male ones are.
Yeah. That is true.
There's a black mage in this picture is god damn it, the little people, the halflings of the game.
Lalafell.
Lalafell, yes. Summon her. Neat. Red mage.
I can't figure out how to get where I'm supposed to go anymore.
Blue mage. Ooh.
Blue mage is a really weird class.
A picture of that, it's like, what is it? Oh, jeez, it's the Scarlet Pumpernickel. Reaper, fucking the darkest and edgiest. That sounds fucking right. Song that Joe Cat made up for that one was amazing. The spooky slice. Like there's a whole separate video, the whole version of that song.
Well, I haven't seen the full version.
Oh yeah.
Also, that's the hardest class to unlock because you have to be level 70 just to unlock it. So I haven't had a chance to try it out yet.
Right. Yeah, Dark Knight, as Joe Cat said, for doing your best Guts impression. Helidin. Da-da-da.
Alright, can I play the game now? Thank you. He's like, alright, go and do this.
Yep.
But then we're going to just sit here on this screen and not let you actually do anything. Oh, I'm dead.
What was it? He said about the healers. So said if you like being a white mage, but you're more into tarot, crystals, and tarot card readings, like a 20-year-old suburban woman or mid to
Sounds
late
like
20s.
astrologian to me.
Yeah. And he said if like the crystals and tarot readings, like a suburban woman in her mid to late 20s.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, scholar to I used to hang with the bad boys, now clean up his act, and once he got a cute girlfriend. The little fairy character.
Mm-hmm. I'm stuck around here now. Yeah.
Also, your girlfriend can get thick. What was it he said about one character in fucking...
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember what the exact term was so I can get it right. I don't know. Talking about one of the characters. Some character thing is as thick as the average Disney mom.
I mean, that sounds like Lalafells to me.
I not mean, you know, I know what that means. I gotta go back and watch them later tonight and remember.
Those little short stacks are real.
Because he may have been talking about tanks in general. So your tank is as thick as the average Disney mom.
Oh, does he mean thick as in dumb or?
Oh, thick as in built. You know.
Built. Okay.
If you've seen a lot, especially the Disney Pixar characters, the mom characters usually got the.
I mean, Mrs. Incredible. Am I right?
Yeah, and there's the mom from what was that one, Onward, and the.
I don't
from
even know what that is.
That was that last Disney Pixar about the little elf-looking characters on a cross-country trip or something. I don't know. I never saw it. I don't know pictures of it. I think the mom from Big Hero 6 was the same way.
Hey, they like their hips. What can I say?
She's got the donk.
Donk. Was she played by Tara Strong?
Let me see.
Because as we all know, Tara Strong has a nice badonkadonk.
You know, I don't even know what Tara Strong herself looks like. I don't even know her voice. I don't know her voice.
She's a lovely lady. Actually, there's a YouTube video of her and Mark Hamill hanging out and doing Joker and Harley voices at each other.
Of course. Okay, there's a picture of her. I can only showing like her face so far. I ain't seeing.
There's also a picture of her cosplaying Harley Quinn and looking hot as hell.
Yeah. Oh, she was a voice. Oh, wow. A lot of voices she did. Yeah.
Well, she does a lot of stuff, yeah.
Of course, Raven and Teen Titans, one of my favorite voices. Powers of evil beware. We have waffles.
Screwed up on this spot.
I don't know if it was her still doing the voice when it went to Teen Titans Go, but... Okay, prior to Teen Titans Go, we had these little short things with shorts with the Titans on. And I remember it's the one where they're at the 3D, watching a 3D movie. Now everybody else was getting into it except for Cyborg, who couldn't make out the 3D during having a cybernetic eye.
Mm-hmm.
And Raven, who was just unimpressed. He said, "The miracle of binocular vision. I'm floored."
Sounds right.
Here's an idea. How about the movie have characters that are 3-dimensional?
Unlike herself.
Well, I think they're talking about 3-dimensional as in personality.
Right, unlike herself.
Oh, no. Even has
I'm sorry, but sad, grumpy goth isn't really a personality. There might be more to her than that, though. I don't watch it.
Her level of snark could often get it. It was like, Jesus. Her delivery may have been flat, but the burns, man.
Yeah.
She delivers some sick burns. Let's see.
Ooh, new ability. Hey, double jump. Ooh, do a little flip, too. Booyah! It's double jump with a little bit of stank rubbing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to use the vines. Alright.
Let's see here.
Whoop. Well, for some reason that double jump didn't work. What the hell's going on? It's like I'm hitting an invisible roof. Well, let's go this way then.
Oh boy. And I thought some of his commentary evolved over time. I don't know what the term for it is. The big ring that forms around an enemy during a fight.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if there's even a term.
Or the half circle with the arrow
It's like
in the front.
just like the targeting, yeah.
At first, Joe Cat called it the giant half-eaten donut.
Mm-hmm.
Bright, glowing, half-eaten donut.
Yeah.
Then later, when he was talking about DPS and he was talking about, an attack's do better at the rear or the flank, how do we find this? By the giant disembodied titty underneath the target. Yeah, that point in the front is easy kill. That's the nipper. Well, the tank is sucking on the sweet milky goodness that are tank busters.
Peppa Kitty. Okay, let's see. People of life. Don't know where it is. Can't throw straight down, eh? Alright. Scrolly thing. I wonder if we're going entirely the wrong way. It seemed like this is the way they wanted me to go, though. Anything going on up here? Ooh, there is something. Gimme.
Yep.
Yep.
Or Aunt Cass, that was the character from Big Hero 6, yeah. But I found the picture. Yeah, there's the mom from Onward. There's 2 different pictures of Miss Incredible. And then Aunt Cass, yep.
This is incredible. It has hips for weeks.
Mm.
Donk, donk.
Dead ass.
Oh, the things I have seen on DeviantArt, let me tell you.
Hmm?
Stuff I've seen of Mrs. Incredible on DeviantArt.
Oh, yeah. And other places.
Probably.
Yeah,
That's the art site I usually use, though.
yeah. Hentai Foundry is another good one. A lot of good fan art. There's also Rule 34.
I think they have a lot of spyware there, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. I can make a joke that, oh, spyware, they're going to get your information. What information are they going to get from me that they didn't already know by me being on that site? That I like them thick. That's what they know.
Like them thickums.
I like them real thick and juicy.
God damn it. I don't know why I'm cleansing these enemies. They still hurt me.
God.
They still hurt me even if I do.
Oh, God.
You gotta listen to the Jonathan Colton version of that song. It's so
good. Jonathan Colton,
yes.
Why does that name sound familiar?
He's the guy that wrote Still Alive for Portal.
Oh. But, I like a real thick and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Becky.
Basically, it's just like, it's all the exact same lyrics, but done in like folk music style.
I was like the one that I did with, we're doing a version of the Spinal Tap song Big Bottom. And in one part, when you're break, you stop when you hear something like, you go, oh my God, Becky.
It's so iconic now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I actually have, probably still do have a copy of it on VHS. Back at that time, there's something like MTV apparently couldn't show the video by some standards and practices. It's really not that bad when you look at it, but you could buy it like basically a video single, if you will. I got on VHS, and I got it, and I watched it many times. I thought it was hilarious.
It's pretty good.
Somebody made a really good video as well, just showing a bunch of anime girls. Like, yeah, there's a lot of butt to be seen in anime as well. One of the most famous, and I was watching Mr. X and the guys at Geek Juice do a riff on the anime series Agent Aika, and it's like, yeah, it's called Agent Aika. It may as well be called Panty Shot the series. Like it's like, you can imagine being the storyboard guy. It's like setting up
here's another butt.
All the specific camera angles just so he can get flash of panty, or just straight up the skirt, see, everything. But
sounds like a noble goal. Man's doing good work.
Was mainly a comedy series anyway, so that was rather the point, you know. I remember one point when we used one of the knocked out hench women in the series, basically slung the person over her shoulder, basically almost back to the human shield, but it was there with a button, like right up skirt the whole way, facing forward. And I said, "Is that what they mean by a panty shield?"
Yeah, I think so.
I'd rather doubt it. No, a panty shield used to be a thing that was put in panties, was kind of like to soak up sweat and other stuff.
Definitely other stuff. Mostly. That time of the month.
I don't know what they did. It was like yeah. Basically, a piece of absorbent material used for feminine hygiene.
Exactly.
But I said, yeah, I don't think that's what they meant by panty shield. It's not meant to deflect bullets.
But hey, if it works. Who are we to argue with success, right?
I guess. Success. Brilliant.
Alright, so this is where I came out of before, I think. Is it? Wait. Ah! Hey, this is the one. Oh, wait, okay. Get so lost and confused. Is this it? No, or is this something else? This is it, okay. Does it look like a science lab in here?
Oh boy.
This is what made everything go wrong. Science is to blame.
Science! You blinded me with science.
Basically.
Huh?
I said, yep, basically.
You blinded me with science. Science!
Ah,
Ah!
rude.
You hawk your loogies at me. Ah! He was trying to speak Klingon. Ah!
I mean, he was being pretty aggressive about it, so I think he did it right.
You're not saying doing Klingon line if you don't hawk a loogie at least once.
Well, my face got eaten.
What is it? 20. What?
Yeah.
Bonk. That's like, you didn't do any damage, but they're quite annoyed while you're bouncing off their heads.
Yep.
Like, hey! I don't come to where you work. Ah.
Almost there.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Like,
Ah.
Let's see. 6.
I am running out of fucks to give on this game. It's all right, but
Yeah,
it's
still
getting a
did
little
better than that.
annoying now.
At least it didn't just up and crash on you every 5 seconds like that other game.
Right? When it was working, it wasn't even very good. There we go. Yeah, I got a heart. Nice. Wall jumping up this thing must be exhausting.
Oh man, so next week's gonna be an interesting week at work.
Yeah?
Well, okay, the department that I work in, officially on the books, is 2 different sections: the bakery and the deli.
Mm-hmm.
Now over in the bakery, we make fresh bread. We do the cake decorating, and also put out the pre-packaged breads and pies and cookies and all that. And then over in the deli, which our store is the weirdest configuration. Most places they're like those 2 departments are right next to each other. Not at the one I work at. They're across the store from each other. So it'll walk all the way there. And the deli is mainly where they, slice meats and cheese, and then you've got some pre-packaged stuff they put on the shelves that isn't part of just the meat department. And there's also the little hot food section there. There's everything from little chicken strips and fries and stuff you have in there. And then there's also the rotisserie chickens we make.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much we've had a set. They're both basically part of the same department, but they're in different sections, and pretty much each section has its own crew. Well, people in charge have got the idea, well, we're all supposed to work together, so next week both departments are switching. All the people from one section are going over to the other and doing their job, and I'm like,
so nobody's going to be any good at their job next week then?
Okay, well, there's about 3 or 4 of us in the whole thing that do switch back and forth. Like, for instance, when somebody's off days enough people's off days happen where they need extra people. Me and 2 guys in bakery are quite familiar with deli and how to do everything.
Probably
there used
not
to be
too
2.
Many other people though, right?
Yeah, there used to be only 2 people. Now there's only 1 person from deli that knows how to bake the bread. Now, as for all the rest, it's mainly just freight and putting it out onto the shelves and the tables and stuff. But I was like, this is gonna be a disaster.